Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts. In this video I'll be looking at TMNT Usagi Yojimbo Wherewhen number 4. So this is issue 4 of the crossover miniseries between TMNT and Usagi Yojimbo. Once again I got the nice follow cover, which is pretty decent again. So we begin this issue with Zatoino, who I could not remember his name, but I remember the distinct wooden nose. Wandering around in the woods with his daughter apparently, and he is attacked by some robot samurai, which obviously is from the bad guy. And apparently he's overwhelmed by these, but he does get, well, he gets hit in the back. But we do not see a little skull above his head. Is Stan Sakai's standard flagging up of dead guys, so maybe he's not dead, maybe he's like, I don't know. Anyway, so another potential death in this book. Then we get a little bit of discussion about how the Usagi's lord should be kind of fleeing off into the distance whilst the turtles go and investigate the place where Wherewhen is currently hiding out after being discovered by the ninjas. As they go through the forest, they find some dead ninja with the distinct skull deafness, so we know they're dead. And some more robots. We get some robot spiders, which are pretty cool. And the turtles manage to take these robot spiders out with a little bit of help. And obviously Sagi's fighting against them as well. Get a bit of a break from the fight then, and they get a little bit nearer. As we get a little bit nearer, we get apparently a robot dragon. Although this dragon doesn't look particularly robotic, it looks more like a dragon, so I don't know. I assume they do say it's a mechanical dragon, so why it's a different colour, why it's not silver, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, they fight that. It's pretty cool. That one is put to death pretty soon afterwards as well. And then we get a little bit about Jen and his wife, and about too many people are dying, which again, not being funny, as an Usagi fan, there's a lot of people over the course of the series. There's a lot of Usagi characters that have died. I'm glad this is set 15 years in the future, because if the rest of the series was like, hey, you're never going to see this character again, that's going to be pretty bad. And we see something off in the distance, and something off in the distance apparently is more robotic samurai, which are obviously going to come flooding in and fight the turtles and the Usagi and other people. Yeah, again, it's good. It passes. The storyline goes long. You actually feel that there's progression in the storyline. There's no lingering kind of sitting around. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. There's combat. There's character progression. There's kind of an actual idea. We're moving towards the end. Now I'm not too sure if this is a 5th issue or a 5 issue series, because I get the impression this was the last issue was sorry, 5th or 6th. Sorry, I get the impression the next issue was last for 5th issue, but it does say to be continued in the back of the book rather than to be concluded. So maybe it's a 6th. What they could do next issue, unless the next issue is literally all of the characters that aren't Usagi fighting off giant robots, and then the 6th issue is Turtles and Usagi fighting off giant robots. I don't know. Yes, good. Again, artwork's good, coloring's good. It's another Dogu thing. As I mentioned before, we've got an announcement already for the next Usagi title in September, which is going to be a mini-series. So maybe we'll do a mini-series or anything else. But yeah, I'd say if you're a Turtles fan and a Usagi fan, then I would suggest, if you haven't already started picking these up, definitely go back and try and get hold of these books, or obviously wait for the trade. Now, that's a very interesting point. Who's going to do the trade? IDW going to do the trade, or Dark Horse going to do the trade? Because the trades for Usagi stuff seems to be whoever's got the licensing for it. So I'm assuming it's going to be a Dogu trade. So we'll see. But yeah, definitely worth a look if any of these characters of any sort of interest to you in the past. So with that, I will say thank you very much, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.